We earlier discussed Russia's withdrawal from Kherson. Ukraine's gains in the battlefield are partly due to American support. The US has supported Ukrainian forces with ample firepower. However, on the diplomatic front, the US has faced some challenges. It has struggled to rope in more allies against Russia. Washington is now taking a new approach to woo more friends. On Friday, the US Treasury Secretary will be in India. The Treasury Department has put out a statement. It says Yellen will highlight the strength of America's partnership with India. In New Delhi, she will be meeting business leaders, followed by bilateral engagements with her Indian counterpart, the Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman. So Yellen's agenda makes no mention of Russia, but that does not mean it will not come up. America is being careful this time, however, especially on the issue of India's purchases of Russian oil. A US Treasury official has spoken out. America does not want to dissuade India from buying Russian crude. Yellen will not insist that India should condemn Russia for the invasion. Neither is she expected to question the Russian oil purchases. Instead, Yellen believes India could get more benefits when it buys the next consignment of Russian oil. What is this all about? The proposal of a price cap on Russian crude. G7 countries alongside Australia are discussing this. The details could be revealed soon, and Yellen thinks India can benefit from this proposal. Here is what she said ahead of her visit to India. Our objective is to hold down the price that Russia receives for its oil and keep that oil trading. The gainers from this will be particularly those countries that do buy cheap Russian oil, and our hope would be that India would take advantage of this price cap, though its firms are bargaining with Russia. New Delhi has already made its position clear. India will not stop buying Russian oil anytime soon.
It is our fundamental obligation to ensure that the Indian consumer has the best possible access on the most advantageous terms to international markets. And in that respect, quite honestly, we have seen that the India-Russia relationship has worked to advantage. So if it works to my advantage, I would like to keep that going.
The US wants to keep India close. That is the main goal for the Biden administration. US President Joe Biden had said this himself. I'll now quote from his statement in May. I am committed to making the US-India partnership among the closest we have on earth. That is how Yellen also would like to approach her engagements with India. Focus more on similarities while ignoring the differences. Yellen tried to set the tone for her engagements in India. Again, I'm quoting, there will be topics on our agenda for meetings. For example, climate change will be very important. We are both concerned about debt sustainability. A large number of low and middle income countries in this difficult global environment are encountering problems of unsustainable debt. That could be a reference to the situation in Sri Lanka. In the past, Yellen had assured support to Colombo for debt restructuring. India has played a key role in stabilizing Sri Lanka through bilateral loans. So there is scope for the US and India to coordinate their efforts. Yellen also plans to discuss India's G20 presidency. Her engagements in India begin tomorrow, and we will be keeping a track of those updates. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.